Welcome to the LA Story Podcast with Stevie Wilson.
Hey people, this is Stevie for the LA Story. Today we are lucky enough to be talking to fashion, beauty, and lifestyle expert Rebekah George, who's going to share with you all kinds of interesting and useful tips and advice that actually, some of which you might have heard from Mom. And considering this is the day after Mother's Day when we're doing this, it's kind of timely, I think. So, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. It's definitely timely. And even though it's not Mother's Day, it's the day after, I still say celebrate Mother's Day every day.
I like that. So, what are the hot tips for summer that we're getting ready to go in? I know that I'm always telling people to use sunblock. I mean,
Yeah.
to me,
It's really true. I mean, it's the most important thing you can do for your skin. And we always forget to apply it. And one tip I learned from my mom was to leave a bottle of sunscreen everywhere. So in your car, in your handbag, in your medicine cabinet, at your desk at work, so you don't forget to apply it. Out of sight, out of mind. So when it comes to your beauty routine, keep that important product nearby so you remember to apply it. And a lot of women have learned their best beauty tips from their mom. And it might have been a moment when you realize, my mom really knows what she's talking about. She knows a thing or two.
That's true. I mean, I know that I used to go through my mother's beauty stuff.
Really?
And play with all of her things and try on all the different color combinations I could possibly think of.
Yeah.
And I know that she told me once that when I turned my hair purple, that not to do that.
Oh my gosh, we've all, you know what I did once is I cut my own bangs and it was a disaster. I was probably 6 years old. I went into my mom's vanity and cut off half my hair, but oh well, luckily hair grows back.
Thank goodness, thank goodness.
Yeah, but I think we've all had moments too in our lives with our moms when we realize our mom is more than our mom. She's actually a friend. For me, it was always, you know, racing home from my preteen years, and she was the first person I wanted to share a story with. If I, you know, got my heart broken by a boy or I got the part in the school play, I always wanted to tell my mom, and I realized my mom's actually my best friend. And, you know, Olay this month is having a contest called Like Mom, Like Daughter, and you can log on to their Facebook fan page and share your story of the moment you realized your mom was more than your mom. She was also your friend. And you can enter to win for a makeover and a photo shoot here in New York City for you and your mom, which is pretty cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. People, you should definitely do that, because I know that I'm going to try and do that.
You should.
Particularly with my daughter, although I don't think she would enter me.
Yeah. Well, you could enter for your mom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the things that people wish that they'd had listened to? You know, it's like, I know that there were times when I should have listened to my mother when she told me to do something.
Right. Well, with your beauty routine, I hear a lot of different stories. A lot of women tell me, should have listened to my mom. She always told me to, you know, apply night cream, and I never did it, and now I regret it. But the good news is, it's never too late to start. So I say, even if you regret not doing something with your beauty routine from your teens or your 20s or your 30s, or even your 40s or 50s, it's never too late. It's never too late to get on a good routine. And, you know, it's really important to have healthy skin. So proper cleansing. And one trick I have is to leave like these cleansing cloths on your nightstand. So if you're too tired to wash your face at night, just lean over on your nightstand and you can wash off all your makeup, even if you're half asleep.
And that's a great one, particularly when you're coming in late.
I know. I have many a nights where I do that.
Because I know that there are times when I'm walking in after midnight thinking, do I really need to use that, you know, turn on all the lights, wake myself up, you know, because I'm kind of like...
It's true. And the thought of sitting in the bathroom and having this 30-part skincare routine can be a little bit daunting. But the truth is, at night, if you're having one of those nights, don't make it a habit, but if you are having one of those nights, the key is just to get off that makeup and the dirt and the oil and the pollution that sits on your skin at night or from the day. So when you go to sleep at night, you have clean skins, your skin can properly repair itself.
Absolutely. And I find that what was really interesting was that I wish I'd listened to my mom when she was back in the day, she didn't talk about sunblock, although I wish she had, because I'm seeing my dermatologist a whole lot more these days. But I wish that I had actually listened to her more about fashion.
Oh, okay.
Just because it was like, make sure that the shoes fit properly.
Right, right. A lot of moms know that's so important. The fit, getting your clothes tailored. It's one of the best lessons you can learn. My mom always taught me that, to get clothes tailored. So my mom would actually she'd buy a pair of pants that she really liked and get them tailored. So she had one pair that worked with high heels, one pair that worked with flats. So that's something I've kind of picked up from her that I do in my own life.
Yes, exactly. And I do a lot of tailoring as well.
Yeah.
And for me, it's kind of important because then also to working around a neutral-based wardrobe.
Well, that's true as well. To really I always say have, lots of neutrals and then pops of color. And color is really in style for this spring and as we move into summer. A lot of women are a little bit intimidated by color, but you don't have to do head-to-toe color. If you have those neutrals in your wardrobe, you can pair them with brighter tops or, a brighter skirt with a more neutral top so you feel a little bit more comfortable. And if you're not comfortable going with the brighter fashion, try brighter accessories, a bright bag, a bright yellow bag, a bright green bag, all in style and gives you that nice pop of color for summer.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I love to do it with shoes too.
It's true.
Not coordinating but not exactly matching shoes and bags.
I have to share my shoe. Orange in style, little pop of color. It doesn't have to be anything major, just a little pop of color to add to your summer wardrobe.
I love that orange. That orange is such a great idea. Orange and yellow would be great. One is the bag and one is the shoes. It would be amazing.
Yeah, people don't think about mix matching colors, but color blocking is really, really big for summer. So be a little bit bold and try it.
Yes, and you can actually use orange-based lipstick too.
Yes, coral, really. Hey, you're good. You know your trends. Coral's really, really a big color for this time of year.
It is, very much so. So, Rebekah, if somebody wants to find out more information, where would they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Rebekah George or my website, RebekahGeorge.com. And I also host a show on TotalBeauty.com called Total Look. You can check that out. And, of course, love to hear your stories, so definitely share them. Okay,
and people, you need to enter this Facebook contest from Olay because the Like Mom, Like Daughter tab is there. You can go in, just submit a short essay on when your mom became your friend, because I'm still waiting on my daughter. It'll take a while, but she at least comes to me for fashion advice. Thank God.
She'll be there.
It'll get there.
It'll get there.
But it's really interesting because when you look back on it, and particularly since it's just after Mother's Day, there's now a time when you sit there and realize, thank God I had my mom. Because if you're old enough that you've had a baby and you sit there and go, what would I have done without my mom showing me or helping me out with this?
Yep, you definitely really grow to appreciate your mom. And that's why I said just because Mother's Day is over, you can still celebrate Mother's Day every day. And it doesn't have to be anything major. Just take a few moments a week to really celebrate each other and to spend time together and bond.
Yeah, even if it's just having a cup of coffee.
Or a manicure.
Ooh, like that idea. Pedicure, too.
Yes.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, nothing like a pedicure.
Yeah, really. So, people, we'd like to thank Rebekah George for her time today. Don't forget to go to the Olay, Facebook.com/Olay, and submit the essay. This is amazing. Go to Rebekah's website and go listen to her show on TotalBeauty.com called Total Look. Really definitely worth doing.
Thank you.
This is Stevie for the LA Story saying see you soon, people. Bye. Thanks, Rebekah.
Thanks, Stevie.
Thanks for joining Stevie Wilson on LA Story. Feel free to check out other podcasts and videos. Bookmark it now. www.la-story.com.